"Mommy, I want to be a space ranger when I grow up," Adam proclaimed, his eyes shining with the prospect of exploring the stars. Scampering around in his Buzz Lightyear costume, the young boy rarely took off the outfit. "Stupid space boy." Three brutish boys looked down on Adam, who was sprawled in the dirt. As much as he didn't want to cry, the tears fell anyway. One of the boys sneered and pulled his leg back for another kick. Adam squeezed his eyes tight, wishing the aliens would whisk him away. He didn't belong here. "Adam, that map you ordered came in the mail," his mother chimed. Within the safety of his room, he opened the box and unfurled the large map of planets and stars. He smiled and laid his finger on Ursa Minor, tracing the lines that made up the constellation. The entire universe was laid out before him. "You've made it, son. I always knew you had it in you," Adam's father lied. Adam didn't notice, as he was too in awe of his accomplishment. He had made it into NASA on a scholarship. After grueling hours of studying and ruthless academic competition, he had been assigned to a routine scouting of Mars, as an assistant of sorts to the main astronauts. Not the most exciting of expeditions, but it was certainly a step in the right direction. "Wow, buddy, I can't believe you're going to help colonize the moon." Cole slapped Adam on the back. Adam gave him a small grin which betrayed his excitement. Finally, after all those years of torment, of poring over textbooks and shutting himself up in his room, he was going to make something of himself. He was a pioneer. No, he was an astronaut. "Today is the day, my friends," the mission commander's voice sputtered over the loudspeaker. The small group of men and women chattered excitedly. Adam was restless. They gathered their gear and prepared to head into what was to be their new home for the next 3 days while they journeyed to the moon. The days passed without incident, and soon the small band of pioneers reached their destination. Adam donned his spacesuit and tethered himself out onto the rock. His dream had been fulfilled at last, but somehow he felt a bit empty as he gazed out over the gray, desolate earth. Wait, it wasn't even Earth, he reminded himself. All of a sudden, Adam was struck with just how lifeless his surroundings were. Gray, cold, enveloped by the same void of space he had been consumed with all his life. Although he and his team had come there to colonize the barren land, the actual settlement wouldn't be taking place for a few decades. His heart lurched a little as he turned around to examine the planet he had left behind. The swirling clouds blanketed the vibrant blue oceans and sandy continents. There was so much color in the world, but Adam had shaped his life outside this realm, and in consequence, his life had been as gray and lifeless as the rocks he now stood on. Now all he wanted was to be back on Earth.